Hello, this is Carol Norby. I am coach number 152 with Fun Stamper's Journey. And you have come to my page, Stampin' Hot with Carol, named because I live in Arizona and it can get hot. Oh my gosh, spend a summer here. I am going to make a card for you today. It is from our February bloom box. And you can still purchase this bloom box, and I'll show you some of the goodies on it. The 4 cards we make, I only am going to show you one. So hang on, and I will switch you around, and we'll get started. Okay. This is the stamp set that comes with the bloom box. Isn't it gorgeous? Now, I purchased this the first of the month because I really like this, and I actually purchased the dies that go with it, so that was a separate charge. The bloom box comes with 4 card kits, a booklet, very cool booklet. It gives you directions, the supplies you use, little bit of the ways we have colored. I've done all the coloring the way they have recommended, but you don't have to follow that. You can use your own product if you don't have what we have. It also has some of the accessories that you can add to it that you can order. Okay, so I showed you, there's one card, there's another, and I have these all done, and mine did turn out just a little bit. That one is just too cool, but I'll show you these at the end. This is just really cool. And then if you subscribe to our blog, it's really cool. And March 3rd, we have an FSJ Live. Early bird registration has ended. You can still join in. On that date, we will have a 4-hour live YouTube party. And it also comes with, when you purchase it, stamps. Stamps and the card kits, directions, the whole works. So anyway, we will get started. So here we are. I'm going to sit back down. I hope I am in the right spot because it's really hard for me to do this standing up. And hi, Christine. How are you doing? Whoops, I wiggled. Okay, so this card consists of the Limeade Splash base, a piece of lemon drop, a piece of whipped cream, another piece of whipped cream. And there's a whole lot more, but I put it on the card already so that you wouldn't have to sit there and watch me do absolutely everything. So I'm going to start with my black licorice ink. And it said to stamp your items. So I'm going to stamp real quick. And let's see, we'll just put one here. Maybe one over here, set that aside. Take the single one, and I have these mounted on our acrylic blocks. They're gridded. They have a great groove to help you hold on. We'll stamp another one. And maybe, let's say right here. So there's that. Okay, so I'm going to cover my ink pad and put it up here. And I colored mine with our watercolor splash pencils. These are just so cool. And I'll give you a quick look here. I know I'm a little close, but there's the splash pencils. You get 48 watercolor pencils, and I'll show you how we do these, or at least how I've done them. So I have another acrylic block right here, a pencil I want to use, and a blending brush. And I'm just going to make sure I'm on the not the gridded side. Add a little water. Pull off a little color. Yeah, I know I'm sounding a little wonky. Okay, so like that. Add some, and you just come in here and you just start coloring. And since it's watercolor, you know, I'm not worried about going outside the line because so many times beautiful watercolor paintings do not stain the lines. So this is just how you do it. Just pick that color up. And I'm going to take a little the water off, and I'm going to take a little bit of the solid and just kind of make it look like, well, it's not doing it as good as it did earlier. Shading, just a little bit of shading. So that is how it's done. So I'm going to set that aside because, like I said, watching me watercolor is like watching paint dry. So here is my finished one. I added, hi Cindy. So here's a finished one. I can't believe this. I'm getting tongue-tied. So I adhered my panel to the lemon drop, added the ribbon. And this week, I'm not going to try to show you how to do a double bow, because the last time I did that, remember, I couldn't do it for the life of me. A little bit of lemon drop sparkle tape. And here's the word that we're using. And what we have done, what they recommend, and like I said, you don't have to follow the directions. I'm just going to put it right on here and add that. And what you do then is you're just going to pop dot it on your card. Now, isn't that just cool? That is so beautiful. I had to get this bloom box because I just love the design of the stamps. And wait till next month. But I will show you a glimpse of next month. But I will show you the products used in this. See how this turns out. I busted my buns getting this printed out. Can you see it? There are the products in this card and the SKU numbers. So if you need to go and purchase them, of course, the bloom box is only available through the end of the month. And then it's only as supplies last. So when you go to my page, you hit go to the Shop Now button, takes you to my replicated website. Click the Shop button there, and there's a spot where it says Bloom Box, and you click on that. This is just beautiful. But I want to show you next month's cards because I'm going to have to get them. They're just so cool. I am from mountainous country. I used to live in Wyoming. And I printed these out. Look at those. Oh my goodness, they're gorgeous. Just gorgeous. So this reminds me a lot of the mountains in northwest Wyoming. I used to live 70 miles east of Yellowstone Park. I've ridden horses up in those mountains. Just, oh my gosh, gorgeous. But I will show you now the other three cards. So here's one. And I added Journey Glaze and Sparkle Dust. You can see the glimmer. There's some whipped cream sparkle tape there. Isn't that beautiful? A little bit further away. Okay, here's another one. And I pretty much followed the directions. I stayed right with them. Hi, Carol. Good to see you. There's the other one. Again, I added Sparkle Dust. This one, before I added the dots, I splattered it with some black licorice silk. Just kind of gives it an artsy look to it. Isn't that pretty? And then the last one, this one is so cool because we used our new pop-up die. And look at that. That just pops right up there. I suppose you could put a journey, a fun little embellishment there that would hold it up. But isn't that beautiful? Just gorgeous. So anyway, that is my class. I made it short and sweet because, like I said, you don't need to sit here and watch me paint or anything else because that can get just absolutely boring. I've also used our Easy Glide Runner, our Cool Stapler, and I can't seem to do anything without our Bloom tool. It's just too cool. Our Pro Detail scissors, and these are so neat. They're self-sharpening. And believe me, they can cut fingers really good too. Our crease tool. These are items that I just cannot be without. And then our small blending brush. That is just really nice. So anyway, that is my video. Very short. I want to keep you interested. This is my Facebook Friday video. I will be making this into a YouTube video and we'll be putting it on my blog. So I will bring you back to me here. Just hang on. This is always so fun trying to figure out. Okay, now I'll sit back down. I'm crooked. Anyway, thank you for stopping by. I'm still wiggling. We have had, we've been having a lot of rain. I called my husband a little while ago and said he may want to consider coming home. It's pouring, just pouring. And we have to go through a gully to get in and out of our place, so there is a possibility we could have some flooding. So anyway, I got to get better at this, but practice makes it better. So thank you again for stopping by, and I will be doing this again next Friday, I hope. I've got to come up with something. It took me 3 days prep time for this. I just wanted to try to do it right. So thanks a lot, and come by again, and check out my page for other inspirational pieces that I have made, and my blog at stampincarol.blogspot.com, and my website at FSJ, well, let's get that right, funstampersjourney.com/Carol Norby. So welcome, and now goodbye.